Hey, it's such a nice day outside that I decided to film out here, even though there are bugs flying around my face. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about school and deciding what you want to do with your life. Now granted, I'm only 20 years old, so I don't know what I'm necessarily going to end up doing, but I've had to think about it a lot this past year. I've already been to 2 colleges, and in August I'm heading out to my 3rd college, and I have a good feeling that this will be the last one. But we're going to backtrack just a little bit. I started getting involved in theater when I was in 4th grade. I did my first ever show. It was the smallest role possible. I had one scene, and it was the first scene after Act 2. All I said was the word yay, and I ran off stage, and then you didn't see me again until curtain call. But it was from that moment on that I just fell in love with all things theater. When I started high school is when I got seriously involved in theater. I auditioned and got cast in the fall musical of my freshman year. After that I took every single theater class that was available to me. I joined the ITS Theater Club. I auditioned for practically every show and got in most of them. I basically dove headfirst into theater from the moment I started high school, and it was the only thing I could see myself doing. After I graduated high school, I applied to a bunch of different colleges and auditioned for all of their theater programs, and I only got accepted into one of them. That's really hard. Theater was the only thing I'd been doing for the past 4 years, and only one school wanted me to join their theater program. And it wasn't even the school I really wanted. So that hit the self-esteem directly in the face. I'd been accepted to a school in St. Louis that I really liked, so I decided to go there anyway, even if I wasn't going to be pursuing theater. I decided to be a PR, public relations major, and a theater minor. The school itself was super cool. I met so many great people that will be my friends forever. But when you're not in a program that you really like, it's so hard to focus and to get things done. So that semester I came home for Christmas break and I talked to my parents about it, and they agreed and I agreed that it wasn't worth the money and my time to be going to a school for something I didn't want to be doing. So I decided to transfer to the school in town and just get my gen eds out of the way and then audition for their theater program later. So while doing that, I started preparing my audition, but I really wasn't in a good mindset. I kept having all of this anxiety and all these worries that this school also wouldn't accept me into their theater program, and then what would I do? Because I already tried doing something else and that didn't work for me. It really started to mess with me. I started spiraling down into a really bad place. So I started seeing a doctor on campus who diagnosed me with depression, and she put me on some medication and helped me talk through a lot of my problems. While I was going to see her, I did my audition and found out that I hadn't been accepted to their theater program. So there was another kick to the face. But when I got the news that I hadn't been accepted into their theater program, I really couldn't do it. I just sit in class and completely zone out and not know what the teacher was talking about. I really wasn't getting much out of it. After talking to my doctor and talking to my parents, I decided that not finishing the semester was in my best interest. So I decided to withdraw from my classes at the very end of the semester because I wouldn't be finishing with good grades anyway. So after withdrawing, it felt like this huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I still wasn't back to where I was, but I felt a lot better. I decided that I would take some time, at least a year, off of school to really figure out what I wanted to do. I got a job, so it gave me some purpose, and every once in a while my high school theater teacher would call me up and ask me to come over and help teach some makeup techniques. I'd only dabbled in makeup when I was actually in high school, but I had learned a lot of techniques, and his makeup people had graduated, so he asked me to come in and teach the new kids. That helped me realize that doing theatrical makeup was something that I genuinely liked, that I didn't know I would. So as my year off was coming to a close, my parents told me it was time to really start thinking about what I was going to do school-wise. My brother has been going to a film school out in Colorado. They were only a 2-year school, so he was going to have to transfer. He was transferring to Santa Fe University of Art and Design, which was a school that I had looked at when I was in 8th grade. So I had decided that this was maybe a sign that I should actually try to go to this school. I decided to come in because it's getting a little windy outside, so I sent in my application and I was preparing my audition, and I got an email email from Santa Fe University saying that I had been accepted academically. Now all they had to do was review my audition and my portfolio, and then I would get the final verdict. So I filmed my audition and I put together my portfolio and I sent them away, and I waited nervously but patiently. And then I got the email and the letter in the mail saying that I had been accepted. Finally, it seems that my life is going right again. I am incredibly excited for my move out there. It is going to be so great. It's going to be a great new start for me. I'm going to be doing what I love in a place that is new and exciting, surrounded by people who have the same interests. Words can't really describe how incredibly excited I am for this opportunity. But if you are in a place in your life where you don't think you're doing the right thing, or you're not sure what you want to be doing, you'll find out. It takes time. We're all there. We've all either been there or are currently going through it. And I know personally for me, taking time off school really helps. That might not work for everybody, but it did for me. So it might for you. Just make sure that whatever you do, you're doing it for you, not for other people. You are the most important person to you. Surround yourself with people who understand what you're going through, can help you through it. You don't need anybody negative in your life. Life is too short to be surrounded by crappy people. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an incredible day. Bye. Basically, what this channel is going to be is a lot of random things pushed together